Hi everyone. For those of you who are new or don't know me yet, my name is Ali. I'm an occupational health advisor by day and personal trainer by night and weekends. So I decided that I would volunteer to do this presentation on the benefits of walking and hope you enjoy it. And apologies, I couldn't be there in person today to deliver it, so this is the next best option. So welcome everyone to this presentation on the benefits of walking. Today we'll delve into how this simple yet powerful activity can positively impact our health and emotional well-being and psychological resilience. So today, the learning outcomes for the presentation are we're going to explore the physical benefits of walking, the emotional benefits of walking, and the psychological benefits of walking. We're going to discuss the current NHS recommendations for physical activity, and I'm going to debunk the 10k steps myth that we've probably all heard of before. We're going to explore the limitations of Fitbits and fitness trackers as well, and then summarise at the end with some key takeaways. So first of all, we're going to explore the physical benefits of walking just briefly. Walking is one of the most accessible forms of exercise, offering numerous physical benefits. It can strengthen our muscles, improve our cardiovascular health, enhances our joint flexibility, and helps us maintain a healthy weight. According to the NHS recommendations, adults should aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity activity per week, and walking is an excellent way to help meet this goal. By integrating walking into our daily routine, we can significantly enhance our overall physical well-being. So as you can see here, just to summarise, walking is a great tool for strengthening our muscles, improving our cardiovascular health and fitness, weight management and weight maintenance, enhances our joint flexibility, and it is a low risk activity for most people, including those with chronic health conditions. Beyond its physical effects, walking is also significantly shown to be beneficial to our emotions. It can help reduce stress and anxiety and depression by releasing endorphins. These are our body's natural mood lifters. Regular walking can also help control our cortisol levels, which is our stress hormones, and it can be used as a mindfulness tool, being present as we do our walk. It can help also boost self-esteem and self-confidence. Regular walking can enhance our overall emotional resilience, contributing to a more positive outlook on life. The simple act of walking outdoors connects us with nature, which can foster a sense of calm and inner peace. Nature walks have been shown to reduce stress levels. One study in particular, published by the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, found that participants who walked for 90 minutes in a natural setting showed reduced activity in the subgenual prefrontal cortex, which is a region of the brain which is associated with negative emotions, compared with those who walked in a more urban environment. So get outdoors, get outside, get in those green spaces, everyone. It's much more beneficial than walking in a housing estate. Engaging in regular walking has profound effects on our psychological well-being. It boosts cognitive function, enhances creativity, and promotes better sleep quality. Additionally, coming back to the point we made in the previous slide, spending time outdoors in nature during walks can further improve mood and reduce mental fatigue. A study published by the Psychological Science found that individuals who walked through a park for an hour performed better on cognitive tasks than those who walked on a busy street. So as you can see below, the psychological benefits of walking include boosted cognitive function, enhanced creativity, better sleep quality, improved concentration, memory and attention span, and an increased sense of purpose. Who doesn't want to feel all those things? So now we're going to have a quick look at the NHS recommendations for the physical activity that an adult should get. Now, generally, there's separate guidelines for children, adolescents, adults, and those who are, let's call them senior. So this is just general adult advice. The NHS recommends that adults engage in at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity per week. This includes brisk walking. The guideline helps reduce the risk of chronic diseases, which include heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and certain cancers. Additionally, muscle strengthening activities are recommended twice a week. Examples of this would include brisk walking, easy jogging, walking or jogging on a treadmill, using a cross trainer, riding a bicycle under 10 miles an hour, leisurely swimming, aqua aerobics, or some form of dancing. If you were strapped for time and you chose to go down the vigorous intensity route, you wouldn't have to do as much minutes. So 75 minutes per week. So vigorous intensity exercise would include things like running, swimming in lanes, skipping, hiking, or doing manual work such as construction, high interval HIIT style training. So the guidelines, if you want to access further information, I've pasted the link to the NHS page there. So in the last slide, we touched on the NHS recommendations for physical activity, and walking certainly is included in that. However, we're going to explore in this slide whether doing 10,000 steps is actually beneficial for us, and where did that number come from? So while the idea of achieving 10,000 steps a day has gained popularity, it's important to understand that this number is actually not based on any scientific research whatsoever. The origins of the recommendation are more market-driven than health-driven, and research suggests that even lower step counts can yield significant benefits when combined with other forms of physical activity. While it's a commendable goal, research suggests that any increase in daily steps, regardless of your starting point, can yield health benefits. Focusing solely on step count may overshadow other vital aspects of physical activity. So, no matter where you start from, whether you're doing 1,000 steps a day, whether you do get 10,000 steps a day, it's where you start from and progressing on from there. So the 10,000 steps a day is a myth. It's not based on any scientific research whatsoever. So just aim for as much as you can do and be consistent with it and try and beat that number for yourself. So research suggests that any increase in daily steps, regardless of the starting point, will yield health benefits. The average person who does walk about 10,000 steps a day may burn between 400 and 500 calories, to give you a rough idea. If you were looking to use walking as a weight loss tool, you would need to be in an overall calorie deficit, which walking could help achieve. Burning 500 calories a day or consuming less calories, times that by 7 days a week would equal 3,500 calories, which equates to about a pound of fat loss. So we're going to have a quick explore of the limitations of trackers. So in the previous slide, we talked about 10,000 steps. So everybody, I would imagine, will have a way of recording those steps. Whether that is a pedometer, whether that's on your phone or an app, or a wearable device such as a watch. So there is limitations, and we need to be aware of those when we're going into a step challenge. So there's ways of making your recording more accurate. So again, this was explored in the previous slide. So if your tracker is on your phone, for example, you're best to have this in a pocket that's near your hip. So at the front pocket or on your back pocket would be good. If it's on another area of the body, lower down, in loose clothing, it may not pick up the impact of the hip moving when you're walking. Similarly, if you've got an app on your phone and you're wearing a coat, putting it in a coat pocket or even a bag, it may be too padded to pick up the movement vibration. So you may have an underestimation. If you're wearing a device, obviously it may not record when you're doing things like showering, or if you're taking it off to go for a swim, etc. So again, it's being mindful that these things cannot be completely 100% accurate. If you have any sort of mobility issues or gait issues, balance issues, if you shuffle as you walk, it may not pick up every step that you do. Some devices are good at overestimating your steps as well, and devices typically are quite inaccurate in general for estimating calorie expenditure. So take the calories, if your device gives you a calorie estimate associated with your movement, take that with a pinch of salt. So yeah, as I said there, treat it as a guide, not a guru. And just as a reminder, putting your wearable device on a dog or on a child is cheating. We're not going to go down that road. So that brings us, that was a whistle-stop tour of walking and the benefits and how to track. So these are the key takeaways listed below. Walking offers a multitude of health benefits for physical, emotional and psychological well-being. By incorporating regular walks into our daily routines, we can improve our overall health and quality of life. Remember, it's not just about reaching a specific step count, but embracing walking as a holistic approach to wellness. Whilst guidelines provide a useful framework, it's essential to listen to our bodies and enjoy the process. Let's walk wisely towards a healthier and happier life. So good luck, everybody. Again, just be mindful of the limitations of the trackers. Aim to just improve slightly on your previous step count, and you'll be good. Good luck, everyone. Thank you for listening to me present, and best foot forward.